Good evening and welcome to another update video for the Nasdaq 100. I'm on the 8-hour chart because I want to go over the midterm picture here, where we are right now, because I want to give the new subscribers also some information on the actual status or where we are in the current cycle, so that we know that we get a little bit of a deeper insight of this midterm large account. Okay, so first of all, let me start like this. I'm not talking about degrees right now, because the degrees can shift at any point. If we get extensions or something different here, we have to see. So I've labeled this in different colors right now. And at the moment we are in this orange wave 1. And this orange wave 1 in this scenario here consists of 5 waves of the green labeling. And we are still working on the green wave 3 here, where we've done wave 1 in green and wave 2 is done. We're now working still in the green wave 3 here, and the green wave 3 is part or consists of 5 waves of circle white. Okay, we need to know that. And we are at the moment, in my view, at the finishing stages here of this circle wave 3 to the upside. And we have to take a look inside here where we are in this last leg up. In my view, we have to see. Circle wave 3 here consists of 5 waves of this blue degree, where we have done wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5. Because you have to understand that taking this into degree is very difficult right now, because I have several options here, but on the bigger scale, we are very, very, very far from a top, but and it's a lot of much more upside that's coming, in my view, in this scenario. And therefore I'm going to just talk about colors here right now to make it easier for you. It's not that we cannot distinguish any degrees right now, but it would just make this presentation or the understanding of this a little bit more difficult. Okay, and we can talk about these things maybe on a weekly update, where I do it on the weekend, and where we can go on the monthly and the weekly charts. But for now, it's much important to understand where we are right now, and this is why I bring up the colors here for us, and the degrees we can talk about in another session. For now, as I said, we are still in the third wave here in green, and we are close to finish the circle wave 3 in white, after which we should get an ABC pullback or any corrective structure that's allowed in a wave 4. And from here I do expect another move to the upside to finish green wave 3. From here we do get another pullback in wave 4 and another wave 5 to the upside to finish our wave 1 here in orange. That's at the moment the scenario I follow. I run also a short-term bearish count, and I can go in that later in a second, but at the moment it's more important that we're going to talk about where we are right now. So in this circle wave 3, as I said, we need 5 waves of the blue wave count, and we have done wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, and wave 4, and so we are on the last leg up in the blue 5 of white wave 3 in circle. Okay, so let me just zoom in right now, and I can go on the 4-hour time frame and zoom in at this area where we are right now. And I was talking about in yesterday's update, I was talking that we should at any point get this wave 2 pullback. Okay, and it's at the moment questionary, but I'm going to talk about volume in a second. It's a little bit questionary if this was already the wave 2 here. Okay, because blue wave 5 of circle wave 3 here consists of 5 waves, which I've labeled here in brackets, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is at the moment the counting that I work on here, and we should at the moment, yeah, as I said, it's questionable if this is the wave 2, because we have touched the 23.6 retracement level taken from the low to the high, and that's a very, very, very uncommon target for a wave 2. I made you aware that possibly this could be the wave 5 of 1, and we have to shift everything a little bit over, because I told you that normally these wave 4s, they break out of our contracting diagonal channel here, and it could be that this is just the wave 4 and this is the 5, and we get a quick dump afterwards, okay? But in this scenario we have to, or if we consider the wave 1 already topped here, we need to sustain now above the 100% extension, and I'm going to show you how I measure it, but we need to stay above the previous high, which is at, let me just see, at around 23,857. We need to sustain above that, okay? A break with the next candle, at least on the 4-hour, 8-hour chart, breaking below again, it's not a good sign, okay? We have to, in my view, continue here right now to the upside and sustain above this area, okay? It's very, very important that we do this. And the other thing right now is that if we consider this being our wave 1 top here at the price at 23,807, and this is the wave 2, I told you that that after a leading diagonal to the upside, a wave 2 is a very quick move. Okay, it's a very quick move, but it didn't reach minimum fib retracements. Okay, and therefore we have to be open that probably the wave 1 goes somewhere here, and this is a strong fifth wave. I don't necessarily believe that as well, but we have to give opportunities, or we have to find the highest possibilities right now. And as long as we're staying above the, I can make a red line here so that we know that. And as long as we're staying above 23,846, the way, or the doors to higher prices are open. And if this is the wave 2, it just needs to go now, okay? So because we have a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. This should build to the upside right now. If I go on the 1 hour, or let me just do for the following, okay? We need to also look at volume, because volume in this moves to the upside are very, very important. And the most important thing is that if we consider being in a third wave, we need to continue to get higher volume right now, okay? At least it's the 5 of cycle wave 3, so we are coming close, not close to an end. We have a little bit more room, of course, to the upside, but the volume in the 5th wave is always lower than volume on the 3rd wave. So, but we need now, because we are now in the 3rd wave of the 3rd wave in circle here, circle white, we need to get, not in the 3rd of the circle, but in the 3rd wave of the 5 in blue, we need to get a little bit more volume to the upside, okay? We need to really get it going to the upside. And if we don't get this, I mean, we have a little bit of a turn here, so if the next candles can also build higher volume, if we get higher volume here and not a decreasing volume, that's fine, okay? We need that. We really need that right now. And we need to also shift, in my view, we need to shift. Let me just see something. Okay, we shifted value area high on the 4-hour time frame. On the 8-hour time frame, value area high is still below us, and point of control is also below us. But let us see the next sessions if the market can sustain higher, and we need then higher volume. Okay, we need to get growing volume now in the moves to the upside. That's just the thing I want to mention, because volume in this move now is very important that we get it. And yeah, as long as we don't get it, I have to be a little bit more cautious that we don't have to put our wave 1 here, and then we get our wave 2 in a pullback. Okay, touch certain fib levels and then continue higher. This is also a possibility. But we need to really sustain above this high here, this previous swing high. It's very important that we can manage to get this and then continue to move higher from here. Let me just put up some FIB targets from here, where what we can expect if we consider this being our wave 1-2 setup here. So we have, yeah, see, we have, give me that wave 3, please. So we have, let me just put that also in different colors so we can see that. Yeah, okay. So white wave 3 here in brackets. A good target for this is the 1.618 FIB extension compared to wave 1 at 25,263. Then we should get our fourth wave pullback and another fifth wave to the upside. That should take us to 26,297. It's far from us right now, but it's all it's all doable, you know, because if we really are now in the third wave of blue wave 5 of white wave 3 here in circles, it needs to really launch now. Okay, it really needs to launch. It cannot stop here because the third wave is now the strongest one of this move to the upside. If this plays out, I don't know. We have to really wait and see if we have our 1-2 setup here finished. Watch the swing high here at 23,846, as I said. And if this is holding, we can look for upside continuation. A break below that level, okay, would shift possibilities that we get our wave 2 and then move higher. What else to add right now? I mean, I've talked about everything right now. Let me just put up, or I show you how I measure these targets. I'm comparing now wave 1 to wave 5. I take our Fibonacci tool, put it to the high of wave 1 and to the low of wave 4, and then we get our targets to the upside, where we have the 1618 and the 2618 FIB extension. So we have several targets in between here. Let's see if this is the case, if this is happening. As long as the swing high is holding here, I'm looking for higher prices. A break below, we have to be on the side of caution, okay? How this then is developing here. But I think also Friday could be a very interesting day regarding to Trump talks to President Putin. Let's see how this is playing out, or what comes. I mean, I hope this whole thing gets ended, because it's yeah, you know, I don't want to talk politics right now, but I think it would be good for the world if this whole thing on the world is stopping, or these whole things and situations. But I don't know how this will affect the markets here, because we don't know what's the outcome of this. But I think let's be a little bit on the side of caution. We have the targets to the upside. I do expect this move to the upside playing out like this. And then we have to take it step by step from here, okay? So what else to add? Let me go on the 1 hour time frame. At the moment, this leading diagonal to the upside in wave 1 in wave 1 played out. This wave 2, as I said, just a resume, was a little bit too short in my view, but you see it launched off from here, and now it really needs to go. Okay, it really needs to go. If this is not the case, be on the side of caution whenever we break below our red line here again. Good, guys, I think that's the update for today. I wish everybody a nice trading day for tomorrow. All the best, and talk to you soon. Bye bye.